struggling to make real connections, and want to improve your English at the same time. In the next few minutes, you will discover something special. This is not just another English lesson. This is a complete transformation experience where you'll master 6 powerful secrets that will help people like you naturally, while practicing your English through our unique shadowing method. So what exactly will you get from this video? First, you'll learn the exact 6-step formula that turned a lonely girl into someone with genuine friends everywhere. Second, you'll practice English using the shadowing technique, where you repeat after me, sentence by sentence, training your brain to think and speak like a native speaker. And third, you'll discover how to apply these 6 principles in real life, whether you're at school, work, or social gatherings. By the end of this story, you won't just have better English pronunciation and fluency. You'll have a proven system for building meaningful connections that lasts, ready to transform both your English and your social skills. Let's begin. 12-year-old Maya stared at her lunch tray, feeling her stomach twist into knots. It was her 3rd week at Riverside Middle School, and she still ate alone every single day. Back at her old school in Mumbai, she had so many friends, but here, nobody seemed to notice her. She watched groups of students laughing together. There was Priya's table, always the loudest, always having fun. There was Arjun's group near the window, talking about their weekend cricket match. And there was Sarah's corner, where kids shared their art and stories. Maya felt invisible. Why doesn't anyone like me here? She whispered to herself, pushing her rice around the plate. That evening, Maya's grandmother noticed her sad face during dinner. "Dottie, I don't have any friends at my new school," Maya said, her voice breaking. "I try to be nice, but nobody wants to talk to me." Her grandmother smiled warmly and held Maya's hand. "My dear child, making friends is like planting a garden. You need to know the right seeds to plant. Come, let me tell you a secret, Formula 6, special ways that will help people like you naturally." Maya leaned forward, curious. 6 ways? Really? "Yes, really," Dottie said. "But you must practice each one sincerely. Are you ready to learn?" Maya nodded eagerly. The next morning, Dottie explained the first secret over breakfast. "Maya, the first way to make people like you is simple. Become genuinely interested in other people. Most people spend all their time thinking about themselves. But when you show real curiosity about someone else's life, they feel special." "But how do I do that?" Maya asked. "Ask questions. Listen to their answers. Notice things about them. Make them feel that you truly care about their world, not just your own." At school that day, Maya decided to try this. During art class, she sat next to a quiet girl named Mira, who was drawing a beautiful landscape. Instead of staying silent like usual, Maya took a deep breath and said, "Wow, that mountain looks so real. How did you learn to draw like that?" Mira looked up, surprised. "Really? You like it? My uncle taught me. He's an artist." "That's so cool," Maya said, and she meant it. "What other things do you like to draw?" For the next 15 minutes, Mira talked about her drawings, her uncle's art studio, and her dream of becoming an illustrator. Her face lit up with excitement. When the bell rang, Mira smiled at Maya. "Thanks for asking about my art. Nobody usually cares about it." "I really do care," Maya said. "Can I see more of your drawings tomorrow?" "Yes," Mira said happily. "I'd love that." Just by being interested in Mira's world, she had made a connection. Dottie was right. The lesson: when you show genuine interest in others, they feel valued. People love talking about themselves, their passions, and their lives. Your curiosity makes them feel important. That evening, Maya told Dottie about Mira. "Excellent," Dottie said. "Now, for the second secret, smile. A simple, warm smile is like sunshine. It tells people, 'I like you,' before you even say a word. Just smile. That's it," Maya asked. "Never underestimate a smile, my dear. It costs you nothing, but it's worth everything. A smile opens doors. It makes people feel comfortable around you. It says you're friendly and approachable." The next day, Maya decided to test this. She noticed that she usually walked through the hallways with her head down, looking at the floor. Today, she would try something different. As she walked to her locker, she looked up. When she made eye contact with classmates, she smiled, not a fake smile, but a real, warm one. Something magical happened. A boy named Rohan, who had never spoken to her before, smiled back and said, "Hi." A girl named Zara waved at her. Even Mr. Kumar, the strict math teacher, smiled back when she greeted him in the hallway. At lunch, Maya smiled at the cafeteria worker, Mrs. D'Souza, who always looked tired. "You have such a lovely smile, dear," Mrs. D'Souza said, giving Maya an extra samosa. "It made my day brighter." Just by smiling, people were responding to her differently. She felt more confident, more connected. When Mira saw her in the hallway, Maya smiled warmly. Mira rushed over. "Maya, want to sit with me and my friend Ayesha at lunch today?" "Yes," Maya said, her smile growing even bigger. The lesson: a smile is a universal language. It breaks down walls, creates warmth, and makes you instantly more likable. Smile genuinely, and watch how the world smiles back. At dinner, Maya excitedly told Dottie about her day. "You're learning fast," Dottie said proudly. Now, the third secret: remember that a person's name is the sweetest sound to them. Use people's names when you talk to them. It makes every conversation feel personal and special. Why is a name so important? Maya asked. Because your name is your identity. When someone remembers and uses your name, it shows they see you as an individual, not just another face in the crowd. It shows respect and attention. Maya thought about this. She realized she often forgot names or felt too shy to use them. The next day, she made a conscious effort. When Mira introduced her to Aisha at lunch, Maya repeated the name immediately. Hi, Aisha. It's so nice to meet you. You remembered my name, Aisha said, looking pleased. During group work in science class, Maya was paired with two boys she barely knew, Vikram and Samir. Instead of just saying hi or hey, Maya used their names. Vikram, what do you think about this experiment? Samir, can you help me understand this part? Both boys seemed to light up when she said their names. They became more helpful, more friendly. By the end of class, Vikram said, Maya, you're really nice to work with. Want to be in our group for the next project? Even with teachers, Maya started using their names respectfully. Good morning, Mrs. Sharma. Thank you for explaining that, Mr. Patel. Teachers noticed. They smiled more at her. They seemed more willing to help when she had questions. One day, Maya saw the school janitor, Uncle Joseph, cleaning the hallway. Most students ignored him. Good morning, Uncle Joseph, Maya said cheerfully. The old man stopped and looked at her with surprise and joy. You know my name. Of course, you keep our school so clean. Thank you. Uncle Joseph's eyes became watery. In 20 years of working here, very few students have ever used my name. Thank you, child. You've made an old man very happy. The lesson: a person's name is precious to them. Use it often and respectfully. It transforms ordinary interactions into meaningful connections and shows that you truly see the person. Maya was making progress, but Dottie had more wisdom to share. The fourth secret is crucial. Be a good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves. Most people are so busy waiting to speak that they forget to truly listen. When you listen, really listen, you build deep trust and connection. But I do listen, Maya said. Do you? Dottie asked gently. Or do you just wait for your turn to talk? Real listening means giving someone your full attention. It means asking follow-up questions. It means making them feel heard and understood. Maya realized Dottie was right. Sometimes she was so focused on what she wanted to say next that she missed what others were saying. The next day at lunch, Aisha was talking about her grandmother who was sick. Old Maya would have quickly said something like, "Oh, that's sad," and changed the subject. But now, Maya decided to truly listen. She put down her sandwich, looked directly at Aisha, and gave her complete attention. I'm so sorry to hear that, Ayesha. How is your grandmother doing now? Maya asked softly. Ayesha's eyes became teary. She's getting better, but it was really scary. I was so worried about her. That must have been really hard for you, Maya said, touching Ayesha's hand gently. What happened? For the next 10 minutes, Ayesha shared her feelings, her fear, her worry, her relief when her grandmother started recovering. Maya didn't interrupt. She didn't try to tell her own stories. She just listened, nodded, and asked caring questions. You're such a good friend, Maya, Ayesha said finally, wiping her eyes. Thank you for listening. I really needed to talk about this, and you made me feel so much better. Maya felt a deep warmth in her heart. By simply listening, she had helped someone feel less alone. Later that week, during cricket practice, Arjun was upset because he had missed an important catch during the match. I'm such a terrible player, he said, sitting on the bench with his head down. Maya sat beside him, instead of immediately saying no, you're not. Or don't worry about it, she asked. What happened during that moment? Tell me about it. Arjun looked up, surprised that someone wanted to hear his side. He explained how the sun was in his eyes, how he had positioned himself wrong, how disappointed he felt. Maya listened to everything. She asked questions. She let him express all his feelings. You know what? Arjun said, after talking for a while. I actually feel better now. Thanks for listening, Maya. Most people just tell me to get over it, but you actually wanted to understand. Of course, Maya said. Your feelings matter. Even with her teachers, Maya practiced better listening. When Mrs. Sharma explained a difficult math concept, Maya didn't just nod and pretend to understand. She listened carefully, asked clarifying questions, and made sure she truly understood. Mrs. Sharma noticed, Maya, you've become such an attentive student. I appreciate how you really listen. The lesson, true listening, is a gift you give to others. It's not just hearing words, it's understanding feelings, asking questions, and making people feel heard. When you listen with your heart, people trust you and feel connected to you. Maya was now friends with Meera, Ayesha, and even Arjun's group was including her in their activities. But Dottie had 2 more secrets to share. The 5th way to make people like you is this. Talk in terms of the other person's interests. Don't just talk about what you like. Focus on topics that excite them. This shows empathy and understanding. But what if I don't know anything about their interests? Maya asked. Then ask them to teach you, Dottie said with a twinkle in her eye. People love sharing their passions. When you show interest in what they love, they feel valued and understood. Maya thought about this carefully. She realized she had been doing some of this already, but she could do more. She knew Meera loved art, so Maya started asking her about different drawing techniques. Meera, how do you make the shadows look so real? Can you teach me? Meera's face lit up like a festival lamp. She spent their entire lunch break teaching Maya about shading, perspective, and color mixing. Maya didn't just pretend to be interested. She genuinely wanted to learn because she cared about Mira. With Arjun, Maya learned about cricket. She didn't know much about the sport, but she asked him to explain the rules, the strategies, the famous players. "You really want to know about cricket?" Arjun asked, surprised. "Yes, you're so passionate about it. I want to understand why you love it so much." Arjun spent an hour teaching her about the game. He was so happy to share his knowledge. The next week, when his team had a match, Maya came to watch and cheer. "Maya, you actually came," Arjun said, beaming. "You're the best." Maya noticed a new student named Chen, who always read books during break time. Instead of ignoring him, Maya approached. "Hi Chen, I see you reading a lot. What kind of books do you like?" Chen looked up, surprised. "You want to know?" "Yes. I love stories too." Chen's shy face transformed. He told her about science fiction, about space adventures, about his dream of becoming an astronaut. Maya listened and asked questions about his favorite books. "Would you recommend a book for me to start with?" Maya asked. "Really? You'd read one?" Chen's eyes sparkled. "Yes. I'll bring you my favorite tomorrow." The next day, Chen brought her a book, and they became reading buddies. He had been lonely too, but now he had a friend who cared about what he loved. Even with Uncle Joseph, the janitor, Maya learned about his interests. She discovered he loved gardening. "Uncle Joseph, I saw you planting flowers near the school gate. They're so beautiful. How do you make them grow so well?" Uncle Joseph's face glowed with pride. "You noticed. Most people walk right past them. Let me tell you about gardening. Child, ... double quotes." 4 weeks after, Uncle Joseph and Maya would talk about plants, seasons, and growing things. He even gave her seeds to plant at home. The lesson: when you talk about what others love, you enter their world. You show that their interests matter to you. This creates a bridge of understanding and makes people feel truly seen and appreciated. One evening, Dottie called Maya for their final lesson. "You've learned 5 secrets, my dear. Now, for the most powerful one. Make the other person feel important and do it sincerely. Treat everyone with respect, from the janitor to the principal." Small gestures of recognition make people feel special. But how do I make people feel important? Maya asked. By recognizing their worth, Dottie explained. Thank them for their help. Compliment their efforts. Acknowledge their contributions. But remember, it must be sincere. People can feel fake praise from miles away. Only give compliments you truly mean. Maya understood. She had already been doing some of this, but now she would be more intentional. The next day, when Mrs. D'Souza, the cafeteria worker, served her lunch, Maya didn't just take the food and leave. She looked Mrs. D'Souza in the eyes and said, "Mrs. D'Souza, your food makes our school day so much better. Thank you for cooking for us every day." Mrs. D'Souza's tired face broke into a huge smile. "Oh child, nobody ever thanks me. You've made my whole week." In class, when Samir gave a presentation that everyone else thought was boring, Maya noticed how hard he had worked. After class, she told him, "Samir, I could tell you put a lot of effort into that presentation. The research you did was really thorough." Samir, who had felt discouraged, stood a little taller. "You think so? Thanks, Maya. That means a lot." Maya started noticing opportunities everywhere to make people feel important. She thanked the school librarian, Mrs. Reddy, for keeping the library organized and helping students find books. She complimented Priya's leadership skills when she organized a school event. She told Mr. Kumar that his math explanations were clear and helpful. She recognized Vikram's kindness when he helped a younger student who had fallen. But Maya was careful. She only said things she truly meant. When she couldn't find something genuine to compliment, she simply showed respect and kindness instead. One day, a new girl named Fatima joined their class. She looked scared and alone, just like Maya had felt weeks ago. Maya remembered how invisible she had felt. She walked up to Fatima with a warm smile. "Hi, Fatima. I'm Maya. I know being new can be scary. Was new here to not long ago. But you're going to love this school." Host. So, what did we learn from Maya's story today? You didn't just practice English, you learned a powerful life formula. You discovered 6 secrets to building real connections. 1. Show genuine interest in others. 2. Use the power of your smile. 3. Remember and use people's names. 4. Listen with your full attention. 5. Talk about their interests. 6. And make others feel important sincerely. These principles will help you make friends anywhere, in any language. If you enjoyed this English practice and learned something valuable, please let me know in the comments. Which of the 6 secrets will you try first? Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more stories that help you learn English and life skills. Thanks for watching, and keep practicing.